Yo, what is up, guys? I'm back here making another video about Market Cipher. I haven't made a video in a while, but um, I want to start making a video every week just about trading, Market Cipher, Bitcoin, crypto, all that stuff. Kind of whatever I want, I guess. Um, but in this video, we're going to be going over Market Cipher B. Um, and what that is I'll show you. It's right here. It's this indicator package right here. All these indications. And we're going to go over each one um, in some good detail and how you might be able to use them. Um, but let's get right into it. I've made this video a couple times already and it's drug out way too long. So just because there's so much value in this indicator package that I don't want to miss and leave out, but I mean, I think I'll save them for later videos. But I'm rambling now, and that's probably one of the reasons my videos are getting long, just because I'm rambling. But let's get right into it. First, we're going to talk about the money flow wave, which is this green and red wave right here that I'm outlining. So it is a money flow wave. It is based off of momentum. It's a momentum indicator, and it displays the market condition based on the flow of money into and out of the market. So it's on a range of negative 100 to 100. And when it's green, it indicates money is moving into the market. And then when it's red, it indicates money is leaving the market. So when money comes into a market, it's like water to a plant. This is what CryptoFace says. It's like water to a plant. A plant needs water to survive. And when a plant gets water and other nutrients, it will grow. So you can think about when money flows green and going upwards, price is moving upwards as well. When money comes into an asset, it is going to push the price higher. Right here, money is coming in, price is pushed higher. And then the opposite happens when money flow leaves the market, or when money leaves the market. You take water away from a plant, the plant is going to die. You can see when money flow enters the red right here, price decreases and goes downward. And this money flow indicator is awesome. And it's one of the best money flow indicators out there. And CryptoFace has had very credible traders who trade big money use it, and there are many other traders who use it themselves, and it does work. And I mean, when money comes into a market, price goes up. When money leaves a market, price goes down. And this is a heavily modified money flow wave, and CryptoFace has been told by multiple people who use Market Cipher and have used other money flow waves that it is the best money flow wave they've seen. And it is very accurate. And you can tell by just looking at it and the price action. Even just right here, like I showed you before, we see money coming in, money coming up, price goes up, money coming down, money coming out, price comes down. This indicator is awesome. But moving on to the next part of Market Cipher B, that is going to be this yellow wave right here. This is a heavily modified VWAP. And it's not a traditional VWAP like the one I've talked about in my previous video about Market Cipher SR. If you want to go check that out, it's on my channel. It was the last video I made. Awesome video. I feel like there's a lot of value in it. Go check it out. But this VWAP is not a traditional VWAP. It is based off of momentum. And what you're going to want to look for is, so when VWAP starts coming up right here and it's heading confidently toward the zero line, and when it crosses, let's look at price. Price moves up. And then when you see VWAP heading down towards the zero line confidently, what do we see? We do see money come down a little bit. But here's the thing. With this wave, you're going to want to see thick, smooth waves. And that has to do a lot, or it has to do with Market Cipher B as a whole. You want to see smooth, thick waves. Those indicate strength. The smoother and thicker the wave, the stronger it's going to be. So if you're on a higher time frame and you see a good thick VWAP wave under the zero line and it looks like it's heading up towards the zero line confidently, you might want to look for other indications on other time frames for a long position. Not to enter a long position, but other indications to enter a long position. That reminds me, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, do your own studying. If you want to get Market Cipher and learn for yourself, check out the link in my description and learn with me, because I'm learning as well. But I'm trying to learn more. I feel like making these videos helps me learn more. I'm hoping to help others learn more as well. But that's what you want to look for with this yellow wave. It's a momentum VWAP wave. It's not a traditional VWAP. That's just the best name they can come up with it. It's a great indication, and it works even better when you use it in conjunction with other indicators on Market Cipher B. Next up, we are going to be talking about these big blue waves right here. Right here, these big blue waves. So they're actually made up of two waves. There is a lighter blue wave, and then there's a dark blue wave. So the light blue wave is a leading indicator to the darker blue wave. The darker blue wave is lagging behind the light blue wave. And they're used together, but they're two separate waves. And since one is leading, one is lagging, it makes the strength of whatever's happening with that wave even better. So these blue waves are used to measure and display the strength and direction of an asset. Like I've said before, you can use Market Cipher with any kind of asset: stocks, gold, commodities, crypto, Forex. It works with anything. These blue waves really help show when an asset is overbought or oversold. So didn't mean to do that. We're going to, and another part of Market Cipher B are these solid lines above the zero line and then below the zero line. So this up here above the zero line, overbought line. This is an overbought line, and they're put in Market Cipher B you can easily add an alert on this line telling you when momentum comes above and is in the overbought territory. You can also use this one when momentum comes below this line and it is in oversold territory. That's what these lines are for. But also, it makes it easy to spot when momentum is in an overbought territory. But then again, it can also show you bullish/bearish continuation. And what I mean by that is let's start back here. when this momentum wave comes above this overbought line, but it stays above it, that is a bullish indication. Bullish continuation. Let's see what happened to price when momentum stayed above this line. So momentum's above this line. Let's see right here. Price comes down a little bit, but bullish continuation. It did go up some more up until about right here when it started crossing below and heading downwards. So like if it's above here and still heading up or heading pretty neutral, then you can bet on bullish continuation. And next up, down here, right, oh shoot, my bad. Right here, momentum's below this oversold point. It stays below and it even increases right here. Or I mean decreases. It even decreases. You can bet on bearish continuation. What happened to price? Right here, crosses below. It did come up a little bit, but boom, price came lower. And up until it started curving back upwards and crossing this line. So you can bet on bullish/bearish continuation when momentum comes above or below these two white lines. Those two white lines are oversold and overbought levels, and you can move them to wherever you like. I like keeping it around 60 because that's what's recommended. But again, if you want to get Market Cipher and play around with it yourself, go ahead, feel free. The link is in my description. Come join the crusade. But those are the momentum waves and the overbought, oversold levels. One more thing about these blue momentum waves is they are super good for finding divergent price action. I could make a whole other video about divergent price action. I probably will in the future, but I found one example for this video. It's a bullish divergence. It's back here. Let's check it out. So, or if we draw a line from this green dot to this green dot, and then we go from, let's see, and you have to make these lines the same. So you can either go candlestick, oh shoot, that's not what I wanted. I want this line. If we go candlestick to candlestick, same length as this green, boom, that is a bearish divergence. It kind of looks like a flag, but what a divergence is it's momentum and price doing the opposite things, and or that's how you spot it using these momentum waves. So we see momentum is slowly increasing to the upside, but price came down. It might have not came lower, but it stayed pretty neutral. What that means is there's an equilibrium in the market, and there needs to be a correction. And you can see momentum's coming up, price came down, but then eventually price came up a good amount. So that's what a divergence is. I'll probably make a video about what a divergence is and go into, or I mean, I kind of told you what it was just barely, but I'll probably go into more of bullish and bearish divergences and how to spot them and find some more examples. But for now, we are going to move on, for the sake of this video not being super long, to the next part of Market Cipher, which are these RSIs. What they are these purple and green and red lines. So it's really two RSIs. First one we're going to talk about is the purple one. RSI stands for Relative Strength Index, relative strength of the price or the asset. It's a heavily modified smooth stochastic. This purple line. It's on, both of these RSIs are on a scale of 0 to 100, like most RSIs. And above 80 is considered overbought, and then below 20 is considered oversold. In between there is pretty neutral. Um, when it's above 80, overbought, you can look for more, not more luck, but more success probably in downward price action, in the price going downward. When it's oversold, more, you're going to have more, not luck, but more profitability, I guess, in price going upwards, because the trend is your friend. That is one saying in trading. The trend is your friend. Stick to the trend. You want to trade with the trend, whatever's happening, whether you're in a downtrend or an uptrend, you want to be trading with the trend. So this RSI is really good for spotting short-term trends and divergences. I don't really use it for spotting divergences, but they're really good for finding short-term trends. The next one is this green and red line. It is another RSI, and it's color coded. So when it's red, it's overbought. When it's green, it's oversold. So above 50, price action is seen as trending higher. And when it's crossing below 50, price is seen as trending lower. So that's with this red and green line. I already went over when it's green, it's oversold. When it's red, it's overbought. Another thing about these RSIs is you want to see them close together. You don't want to see them super spread out. You want to see them closer together. You want to see them close, like down here, tight together. Even maybe like a smaller split, but the tighter the better, because the tighter they are, the stronger the move. And so that's the RSIs. Next, we're going to go over the momentum green dot, and that is these big BitBoy green dots down here. If you don't know who BitBoy Crypto is, he's another crypto YouTuber. But these are just bullish indications. You want to use them with your other Market Cipher indicators, because never base your trade off of one indication. Use multiple indications pointing in the same direction. And as always, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, do your own studying, and make your own decisions and take your own risks. But when these are strongest when momentum is deep in the oversold level. So like these, they will print when momentum is deep in the oversold level. Flopping Groper, which is CryptoFace's brother, he says that these green dots are telling you to long when the night is darkest. So it's not necessarily telling you to bet everything and long when you see these green dots, but you want to see multiple indications pointing in one direction, and they are a very good indication. You can use them on any time frame, but just know the lower the time frame, the more risky it will be. These are really good on the 4 hour as well. You can find a lot of success with them. And next, we're going to be going over these smaller green and red dots on the actual momentum waves themselves, like these. And then they are above as well. So these, get rid of this. These are momentum crossings. These signify momentum crossings, because sometimes it can be hard to see when exactly momentum crosses into each other, when the two momentum waves cross into each other or out of each other. They're really good. So when you see a deep, or if you see like, and this is an anchor wave. So an anchor wave is a bigger blue wave, and then a smaller blue wave is a trigger wave. So if you see a green dot on a trigger wave, you might want to look for a long position, but that is only if you see other indications pointing in the same direction on the same time frame. Even better if you can find it on multiple time frames. You can also use these for taking profits. So let's say you got into a long around here. So you got in a long around here, you see momentum is coming up, green dot, you see that moment or money flow crossing up. You get in a trade, you take your trade. A good way to use these is, so like say you're in a long position, you're going to want to take profits at these red dots and secure that trade as a winning trade. Say you're in a short, you're going to want to take profits at these green dots. Make it a winning trade. Don't be too greedy. That's a great way you can use them. You can use them to enter trades as well. Um, but that does it for Market Cipher B. Um, I love this indicator. It works and it will tell you where price is going to go. It will tell you what direction. It's not going to tell you how much or how long it might take. You can measure out how long you can get a good estimate in order to place a trade, but that is up to you to have the discipline to take your profits and make that trade a winning trade. But thank you for watching this video. Make sure to leave a like, share with your friends, share with other people who you might know be into trading or want to get into trading. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well for more content. I really hope I provided value in this video. Let me know what I can do better. Um, Let me know what videos you'd like to see me make next. Like I said before, there's so many different things in this indicator package that you can make so many videos about it. And I'm sure there are videos out there. But thank you for watching my video. If you do want to get Market Cipher for yourself, check out the link in my description. It'll take you there to get Market Cipher. I will earn a little kickback if you do get it. If you do, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And thank you for watching the video again. I learn so much when I do these videos, and I hope you are as well. But thank you for watching. Again, like, subscribe, do all that stuff. Help me grow this channel. Help me reach more people. Help me help others learn, because that's what I want to do. And thank you. Peace.